Broadcast live.
Mama was a soldier, Papa was a preacher. That's a Bible and a rifle, tell me that don't make believers. How you get freedom? By evening the odds.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Stogie T. Welcome to Verse of the Month for the month of October. Can you believe it?
By evening the odds.
How time flies when you're having a good time. We have not 10, we have 11 this month. But obviously, we deal with 10s, we deal with even numbers out here, or round numbers at least. So, Smoking Ahoyo, thank you very much. I'll give, we haven't had an honorable mention in forever, if ever. So my honorable mention for this month is is a homie called Flame. It's a dude called Flame. My honorable mention for this month is a dude called Flame. He features on a track by A-Reece called About the Dough, Jody's Revenge or some shit like that. Really cool. Kind of jumps on after A-Reece's verse. Handles really well, I mean, A-Reece, we all know A-Reece is a real spitter, is a incredible MC, and to be able to kind of match wits with him and when you come in after him, you don't drop the level of the song. Really cool. So, I thought it was a notable feature. So shout out to Flame. I don't know if he's part of the whole crew. You know the crew I'm talking about, right? It's niggas that don't answer calls. Niggas is, you have to reach out for 3 months and they don't return a call. See you niggas. But shout out to Flame, my honorable mention for the month of October. So 10, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we have 10 this month, which is amazing, which is great. It means, pens getting put to paper, yo. People are writing, people are beasting out there, It's dope. It's a dope thing. My number 10 for the month is a dude from the Slicker Incubator. Shout out to Slicker on Life Incubator. Check that shit out. It's a dude called Jazzy. Freshen up. Demigod.
Look, in real terms, she's my dinner, call it a buffet. In simple terms, I'm a winner, feeling like Usain. Always in front, I'm a front, especially when I am not. Tying us to a timing, I think it's time to blow. Titanic, my timer told me to let it so. At the time I would panic, but now I gotta grow. Add a line to this mirror, I might just let it go.
I caught a cypher that they did on radio, and he's onto something. Slicker's onto something. Again, as always. I think it's always dope when you put artists on, first you're playing it forward, but also, man, I think you are tarring the road for your own greatness, you know what I mean? When you recognize other people's greatness. So shout out to Slick on Life, shout out to Jazzy, my number 10 for the list of October, with a joint called Freshen Up. Really dope verse too, it's kind of like showing off, as young niggas do, kind of. We used to call that patapatapapa rappers, but he's doing his shit, definitely. That's my number 10. My number 9 is Dalez, the L-E-S, hey? On a track by DJ Supta, or Supta, featuring Vava Deception, Young Swiss as well, called The Plug.
Pulled up with the blood like my power done got brought back. Now the champagne come by the box, in the box like a box match. Eat the pussy like a savage. Your baby mama be average. Matter of fact, you got catfish. Now step inside of my atlas. I got
really cool. Les in his bag, no auto-tune. It's his voice. He's just rapping, you know what I mean? Everything connects. It's like, it's really cool to hear him like that. I'm telling you, man, like, in theater they call you a triple threat, or in acting they call you a triple threat when you can sing, dance, and act. In rap, I suppose, when you can rap, trap, and I guess what would be the third? Like swag, like some image shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, Les is proven to be a little bit of a triple threat. Like I think that, you know, he's every time people just don't expect you to do a certain thing and you can reach that. It's really cool to just be like, yo, I can put pen and paper and write. I'm from that era, you know? So shout out to Delez, and shout out to DJ Supta. Dope song too. Check that out. It's called The Plug. And that's my number 9 for the month of October. My number 8. Is the homie. I mean, now you probably refer to him as the big homie, Cuesta. Shout out to Cuesta. On DJ Dimple's What a Night.
I'm never going metro, so you know the boys drivers never losing touch. See how I move to go up, y'all can only piss us off, and y'all ain't number 2 to us, busking in the glory that eluded us. Now all these pretty shorties try and move with us. I think they know my game crazy, and y'all are stupid.
Really cool, again, in his bag, comfortable. You know, I've often said on this platform that it's not always about, you know, acrobatics, vocal acrobatics, and like, you know, shout my tumbling, you know, my punchline. It's really, sometimes it's just about putting your little message out and doing it in such a way that it's like, yo, it marries the beat and it's cool and it matches the quality of the song, you know what I mean, the quality of the beat. And Cuesta's really kind of, he is totally in his lane. He's in his bag. He's like, yo, his shit is so succinct right now, you know. You can't really shake him, you know. He's in a really great space. His writing is kind of like very honest and very kind of like deliberate, you know. So it's really cool to see an artist that comfortable, you know. So yeah, so I would definitely give number 8 to Cuesta on a joint by DJ Dimples. Shout out Dimps, Beto, on a joint called What a Night. Featuring the homie Teleman. Select Play, what up? Durban, stand up. My number 7, this is weird. This one was contentious for me because I was like, yo, why are these Americans, why are people submitting songs from Americans? Mickey Fax.
Who the dude talking every moon, walking on the beat, spew on the groove. Thought it would be cool for the crew who on it too, drumming for the new school of the. I've been writing like a Michael Myers with a knife inside my hand, and I've been trying to find a cipher I can cut and slice the mic before the nicest try to even cite the lyrics they've been hyping.
Mickey Fax is from the Bronx, from the BX. I know Mickey Fax from way back. Shout out to Mickey Fax. Shout out to the whole, you know, to the whole BX. That's where hip hop started, by the way, if y'all ain't know. But this a joint by a guy called JAS. I suppose he's a South African dude. And like we said, the criteria is always, if you're a South African artist and your stuff was produced here, it was made here, and you're a South African artist, it qualifies for verse of the month. And subsequently anyone that's on that song. So Mickey Fax really did an amazing job. And there's like 4 MCs, Emilio Rojas and a couple MCs on here. They're all kind of very similar in style and even in flow, you know. I suppose that was the brief. But Mickey just kind of takes it a notch higher, you know, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, Mickey Fax gets my number 7, right? My number 7. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to JAS as well, you know. Now I know, bro. I ain't know. Now I know. Okay, down to 6. My number 6. I'ma speak on this. Is KO.
We run in the city for sure. I pass a bitch in the Malabo Sudikala. She wanna come to the crib with the boy. Tell the man I'm with me and my dogs. Gonna be coming and kicking the door. The life of the party. Know me good in La Samba car.
The homie KO. You know, he hand delivered a copy of Skanda Republic 2 for me. You know you got it like that when, you know, Youngsta on the line. Hello? What's up? Where you at? Yeah, I'm in the back. Come through. I'm in the back. Yeah, I'm in the courtyard. Come through. I'm in the back. Sorry about that, but I mean, you know. Okay. So, KO personally hand delivered Skanda Republic 2 to me. And I was hella excited, bro. I was so excited because it's, come on, man, it's Skanda Republic 2. You know when 1 did, you know? But you know what they say about sequels now. You know what they say about sequels. Don't do that to yourself. But nah, really solid album. I think that, you know, KO has kind of had a bit of rocky road ever since, you know, the Cash Time broke up and people left the label and whatnot. It's dope. He addresses some of that on the album, which is always cool. Obviously, you know, we spoke about Muggs as well, who addressed some of those issues on his record, and of course, Skanda Queen as well has done some shit. I think it's always cool when, you know, people put their shit on record, man, because it's like, you know, that's all we have to go by, man. You know, is the music, man. Make it about the music. I'm here for music, man. Like, what you put in the music, I fuck with because it's the music. I'm not here for the extra shit. I'm just here for the music. So it's cool when you know, when you choose to put all that out. That said, I felt like the song that jumped out to me, where I feel like it felt like a Skanda Republic 2 joint, was the Swagger Nova, you know, which is my number 6 as well. It just really felt like a continuation from Skanda Republic 1 to, you know what I mean? Like it's like, okay, now this is the KO we know. That said, and it's dope too, it's really cool, really slick rhyming, you know, signature voice, signature delivery, you know, what we've come to know as Skanda. But that said, I feel like too much time has passed between Skanda 1 and Skanda 2, you know what I mean? So much has happened, and sometimes when a sound comes in and it's so, you know, it takes over the whole industry, you know, your ears get tired of it, you know what I mean? And new things, people innovate off the back of that. They invent new things, you know. Dom now exists, but whatever, you know, now exists. So it's like, you know, it feels like the homie missed a season. You know what I mean? It felt like there was a season the homie missed. That said, on its own merits, it stands and it's strong, it's incredible. But I just felt like too much time passed, you know what I mean? And I'm talking as a whole now. I mean, the verse is still dope, you know, the homie's still dope, but I just felt for the sound, you know what I mean? It happened with Kwaito, it happened with a lot of different things as well, you know? Hopefully it happens to Trap. God damn it, when will it happen to Trap? But yeah, shout out to KO, my number 6, with a joint called Swagger Nova. Swagger Nova, hey Casanova, hey. Call me the Swagger Nova. I fuck with that joint. It's just hard not to shade people. You gotta be hella diplomatic. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Down to 5, yo. My number 5 for the month of October is Beat Mushini. I'm not sure if it's Skilo's verse or Beat Mushini's verse, but I think it's Skilo's verse because he says SKILLO. I think it's the first verse.
TV without a remote, an area without a decoder. Stay on nice and stay deep freezing, don't press defrozen. Ramp up about your trumpet, I follow like your water. SKILLO,
really cool verse. Kind of reminds me a lot of like of an unsung Coolie, you know, and Coolie kind of just dances with flows. You know, it sounds really dope. It's like it's Motuako, but it's innovative. You know what I mean? Like the flows are really interesting. It's not the same old, you know. So I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a really strong verse as well. So you know, shout out to Skilo. He's my number 5 with a joint called Sabula by Beat Mushini. Hello, gentlemen.
Oh, don't stop.
What up, man? How you feeling?
Nice, yeah, man. Bro. I need to be the next guest judge on this motherfucker.
Ain't no guest, nothing. Ain't no
doggy
bag
or something.
Nah, ain't no team, ain't no nothing. It's all me.
Crust of bread, a drop of water.
You get nothing. Yo, go get some still water. Come on, man. I'm making movies out here. Get a. What up, Jerry? What up, Muffin? All right. Alright, so my number 4 for the month of October is the homie A-Reece.
When you speaking to me, look into my hungry eyes. Won't even blink, not a single twitch, I can tell you lies. Those the perks of going through some shit a lot of times. Premonitions, I'm having visions of my demise.
You know, I really like A-Reece's album. It's really cool. It's like incredibly pleasant to listen to. Dude is a real kind of unsung songwriter. You know, I think to be able to leave a machine like Ambitious and be able to create your own kind of quality music. And again, quality is the, you know, because every time an artist kind of leaves a label, you assume that people used to work together, there was a team helping them make music, but, you know, he really kind of, you know, if you find a new team, whatever, they did a really good job on his new album, you know, so shout out to him. But the song that, you know, piqued my interest is a song called About the Dough. And that's my verse of the month, number 4 for October. He's just kind of like, it's the Reece we all fell in love with, you know. Bar heavy, really dope, kind of no auto-tune on the voice, just kind of spitting his shit up, you know, spitting his heart out. And like I said, it's always dope to be able to remind people that you have that in your bag. Like you can create music and get the bag and secure the bag and get the money, but also, you know, when it's time to like, yo, spit, you can spit. So, because again, people, it's called rap music. It's not gospel, it's rap music. So shout out to A-Reece, my number 4 for About the Dough. Dope shit. Answer your goddamn phone. My number 3, oh man, this one's a toss-up, bro. This one's a toss-up. This one's a real toss-up. This is difficult. But my number 3 is A-Reece. Real African seed, A-Reece.
I'm trying to keep up with time. Only God knows why I came ahead of mine. Respect the chief. Takes a village to refine artists, but only I can define my peak.
So let me tell you about A-Reece. A-Reece is he's an MC out of Pretoria. He's engineer as well. He's part of the whole Cap City, you know, revival when that happened. And to me, he's always been the kind of unsung hero of Cap City hip hop, in the way that, you know, all the stories I've heard about how his spot in his studio has been like the hub for a lot of what's come out of Cap City, you know. But more than that, he's an incredible MC. He's really dope, skilled MC. And I suppose for whatever reason, he hasn't really gotten his moment, you know. And you know, we all always want to right wrongs and always want to put people in their rightful places. So, you know, A-Reece is incredible. He released a song in October called "The Revolution," and the first verse on that, just, you know, you can play that anywhere in the world and people would be like, "Yo, who's that dude? That's a dope MC," you know. So that merits him to be my number 3 for the month of October. Shout out to A-Reece for the joint called Revolution. Just such a clean MC. They don't make him like that anymore, actually, you know. But yo, shout out to A-Reece. My number 2 is another PTA Cap City alumni, P. Dot.
Okay, let's settle the score. Point blank, nobody better. I took a minute to breathe deep, but it don't matter. Shit been talking to myself lately. Maybe I'm half crazy. Crazy thing is, shit been feeling like the greatest lately. Fuck us.
P. Dot is dope, man. P. Dot is just dope. I think there are times I've heard P. Dot kind of slack, just kind of like, you know, dude is like, you know, I feel like he's just kind of, he's just coasting, you know, either coasting or maybe he's doing some, like a song that kind of doesn't really fit. He's still trying to figure out how to sit on a certain song, you know. So not everything I've heard of P. Dot kind of jumps out and goes, oh my God. But I think where P. Dot really shines is when he does like the more personal, kind of honest stuff. And it don't get more honest than, yo, I owe everybody money. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get, you know, up under here. I feel like I belong in a certain place that I'm not. And it's just so sincere, so honest. And it's an epic verse. It's like long as shit, but it's like at no point do you get lost or drift away. You know what I mean? It keeps you there. And that's you know, that's testament to a real great lyricist. So shout out to P Dot Music. It's a joint called The Last Ballad featuring Flex Boogie, weird ass Flex Boogie. What up, Flex? Weird nigga. But yeah, shout out to P Dot, man. Absolutely, I enjoyed that a lot. I really enjoyed that joint. You know, played a couple times too, man. Shout out to P Dot. My number one. So, there's certain people who I've always said on the list. I say, as long as these motherfuckers record a song, they making the list. You know, like one is Maraza, one is Rouge, the other is Zakwe, and my number one is, you know, YoungstaCPT.
Man, I've been hustling and I've been struggling, but I swear to God that shit is so humbling. I don't depend on no help from the government. They let their pockets grow while we all suffering. I'm independent and I'm really loving it. My music starting to go where I wanted it. Remember the time we was stumbling, yeah, we got lost and we needed some compasses. When we was broke, we had noodles for supper. Then open the cupboards, there's little or nothing in. Boys in the hood selling drugs again till they get locked up by cops in the dungeons. And all of my brothers that's gone, I look up to them, hoping they save me a spot when I come to them. Back in high school, we was so full of trouble. Then smoking my weed in the class, we was bunking it, and I was hustling.
I feel like, you know, all this nigga has to do is just rap. It's just like, yo, just play the beat, rap, and people go, oh shit, okay. So you can do that with rap. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, the verses that have gone Youngsta on the list have been where he's just exhibiting supreme like skill and the kind of skill that's obvious to see, the kind of just like, you know, going in at 100, you know, whatever miles per hour, just kind of spitting fire, you know. This one's a kind of a little bit of a departure in that it's a little bit more personal. It's, you know, it's a song called Better Than Money. You know, just kind of, you know, relaying real life shit, you know, real life struggles, and you know, and the things that are important to most people in the world, you know, values, a value system, kind of, you know, before you judge people and what they do, kind of understand that some people have a righteous cause for sinning, you know, and it's just kind of heartfelt. You don't hear a lot of that in hip hop anymore, you know. So it's really good to hear that. And again, it just shows the range of an artist when you can entertain people and just make them dance, excite them with them like some vocal acrobatics, and then also just touch their hearts, man. You know, it shows the range of an artist. So my number one for the month of October, and I know it's gonna make a lot of you Twitter motherfuckers happy because you keep coming at me with this shit. So. Yo, shout out to Youngsta, Better Than Money. That's my number one for the month of October. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the list. Can you believe it? We had 11 this month. Shout out to the good people at Hennessy, VSOP, and above. Stogie, smoking a Stogie, eating the wrong goddamn pasta. But it's love. Again, once again, you know, holla at Slicker on Life. If you don't agree, tell them, don't tell me. You know, leave me the fuck alone. I'm busy. Go play. Stogie.
Mama was a soldier, Papa was a preacher. That's a Bible and a rifle. Tell me that don't make believers. How you get freedom? By evening the